You know, we've been looking at a lot of the primaries so far this year, heading up into the midterms. And one thing we can conclude, if you're Republican and you want to win, it is good to be either like Donald Trump or certainly to be liked by Donald Trump. In the case of Maine and the businessman Shawn Moody, who was selected as their candidate to replace my next guest, he is both a businessman, so like Donald Trump, and liked by Donald Trump. It matters a great deal, of course, that he's liked by the incumbent, very popular outgoing governor, Paul LePage, who joins us right now out of Maine. Governor, very good to have you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be back, Neil.
Are you okay? I mean, what's going on here? This looks like a shoulder brace, or what are we looking at?
Yeah, no, I just had a shoulder replacement 2 weeks ago. Oh, guaranteed to get rid of my slice.
Oh, boy. Well, good luck with that. I thought you were in another fight with politicians, so as long as it's not that. Governor,
it's the weight of the Democratic Party.
It's interesting that all the candidates who were running, all the Republican candidates, shared your zeal for cutting taxes, shrinking government, doing something about at least reforming welfare. So they were all clearly preaching from your choir book. Is that a national appealing trend, you think, that what works in Maine so far, and certainly for the nominees who ultimately Maine, is going to work nationally?
I absolutely believe so. I think what the people are looking for is someone that is not a career politician, but someone that's going to come in, do the job, then leave and let somebody else come in and do it. And in our case, Shawn Moody is a businessman. He's a Mainer. He's self-made, and he's well-liked and well-respected. And what he says is what he's going to do, and that's what captured the eye and the hearts of the Mainers.
What are you going to do?
Have no idea yet. We're still thinking about that. My wife and I are going to take the winter off, and then we'll decide what we're going to do.
Now, you're close to the president. He thinks a great deal of you. I mean, have you ever entertained, has he ever talked to you about a role in his administration?
We're looking at some options. Yes, he's made some overtures of, that I may be asked to do certain things, and we're looking, but there's nothing concrete at this point.
Do things in his cabinet?
Oh, I don't think it would be the cabinet. I just really don't want to be in Washington all the time, but we'll see.
All right, so let me back to the national issues here. The party seems to be feeling it's getting its traction back, and that it will avoid a sweep in November, at least surrendering the House to Democrats. They base that on improving economy, improving markets, momentum, maybe post this North Korea thing. What do you think?
I think the same thing. I mean, we're feeling it in Maine. As you saw in the primaries, that we don't know who the Democratic candidate's going to be for governor, but the Republican one with a 57%.
Now, right?
No, they're going to have. What we have is ranked choice voting.
Ranked choice thing. That's right. I forgot.
It is.
Who came up with that cockamamie idea? Both sides were criticizing it. Who came up with that?
Actually, it's a group out of Massachusetts, and the money is all out of state. And it's funny, but Maine's a cheap date, so they come to Maine and they try. What are the pilot program for the nation?
Well, we'll watch that one closely. I thought it was a little weird. I know that the idea is to avoid the confusion. They seem to add to it. Governor LePage, always good seeing you. Thank you very, very much. Feel
Same
better.
here.